a Jail Experiment. This documentary provides an in-depth look at the life inside Pulaski County Jail. It aims to humanize inmates and challenges the stereotypes often associated with them. Throughout this presentation, I will cover the key themes: the production process, the experiment itself, and the broader implications for criminal justice reform. Unlock the Jail Experiment offers an immersive experience by capturing the daily activities, interactions, and routines of inmates and staff at Pulaski County Jail. The documentary highlights several challenges faced by inmates, including limited access to resources such as educational materials and mental health services. Mental health issues are exacerbated by the stress and isolation of incarceration, the struggle to maintain personal dignity in a confined and often dehumanizing environment. The documentary features interviews with various individuals, including inmates who share their personal stories and perspectives, correctional officers who discuss their roles and challenges, administrators who provide insight into the jail's operations and policies. Additionally, the documentary showcases the physical conditions of the jail, such as overcrowded cells and communal areas, painting a vivid picture of the overall atmosphere within the facility. Now imagine a world where prisoners receive comprehensive support that addresses their mental health, educational, and social needs. This vision includes holistic support. Every prisoner has access to comprehensive mental health care, recognizing the importance of mental well-being for rehabilitation. Now, educational opportunities. Education empowers inmates, opening pathways to employment and a better life after release. Community involvement. Programs connect inmates with the community, fostering a sense of belonging and purpose. This includes maintaining and strengthening family and social ties during incarceration. Empathy and dignity. Treating prisoners with empathy and respect is crucial. Rehabilitation should be centered on restoring human dignity, recognizing the potential for growth and change in every individual. Sheriff Eric Higgins is a central figure in the documentary, demonstrating his commitment to transforming the culture within Pulaski County Jail. His initiative, which started in 2019, focuses on creating a more humane approach to incarceration. The 6-week program he implemented aimed at fostering a stronger sense of community among inmates, with an emphasis on mental health and education to reduce recidivism. The production process of Unlock the Jail Experiment involved filmmakers and criminal justice activists who were passionate about showcasing rehabilitation within the jail system. Their primary motivation was to shift public perception from punishment to rehabilitation. The immersive film approach capturing authentic interactions and experiences of inmates and staff, featuring candid interviews that provide deep insight into the lives of those within the jail, high-quality cinematography that brings the harsh realities of jail conditions to the forefront. The documentary also highlighted the pre-experiment conditions characterized by overcrowding and violence, providing context for the necessity of the experimental program. The core of the documentary revolves around a 6-week initiative at Pulaski County Jail, led by Sheriff Eric Higgins. The initiative focuses on creating a supportive and humane environment for inmates. Key modifications include increasing the freedom of inmates. For example, cell doors were left open during the day, allowing inmates great autonomy. They also enhanced the benefits within the cells. Inmates were provided with free phone calls and commissionary funds, reducing the financial burdens of their families. Now, the goals of the experiment were 1. Human atmosphere, which was treat inmates with dignity and respect. 2. Independence, which empowered inmates with more freedom and responsibilities. And then 3. Responsibility, which encouraged a positive behavior and personal growth. This shift aimed to change public perception from punishment to rehabilitation, demonstrating that jails can be centers for personal growth and reform, and not just, to send the bad people away. Goals and motivations. The documentary aims to transform public views on incarceration by highlighting the importance of rehabilitation. It underscores the value of mental health care, education, and community support in reducing recidivism. By showcasing the positive impact of these elements, the documentary advocates for reforms in the criminal justice policy, encouraging similar programs in other facilities, and fostering a broader conversation about humane treatment and effective rehabilitation. Now, theoretical framework. This analysis of this documentary can be framed throughout several theoretical perspectives, one of them being production of cultural perspective, which is based on Peters and Anand's 2004 framework. This perspective examines how cultural products like documentaries shape public attitudes and policies. Unlock the Jail experiment aims to influence views on criminal justice and rehabilitation. Number 2 being humane dignity in jails. This is supported by Jeffries' 2018 research. This perspective emphasizes the importance of treating inmates with respect and human treatment. The documentary highlights the need for dignity and rehabilitation within the jail system. And number 3, cultural narratives. Media narratives shape societal beliefs and policy discussions. The documentary seeks to shift perceptions from punitive to rehabilitative approaches in incarceration. Slide 9, consumption and interpretation. Different audiences may interpret the documentary's message in various ways. For example, legislators may use the documentary to advocate for policy changes and reform in the criminal justice system. Human rights groups might analyze the film to support arguments for humane treatment and rehabilitative approaches. And the general public may result in viewers developing or altering their perceptions of incarceration and rehabilitation based on the film's portrayal. The documentary serves as a tool of advocacy, education, and support, highlighting the benefits of rehabilitation and pushing for systematic changes. Power dynamics, authority, and control. Correctional officers and administrators have significant power over inmates, affecting their daily lives and overall well-being. Inmate autonomy. Sheriff Higgins' experiment aimed to shift power dynamics by granting inmates more freedom and responsibility. Structural inequity. The documentary highlights systematic inequalities within the jail system, reflecting broader societal issues. Policy influence. The power to implement rehabilitative programs lies with policymakers. Public opinion and advocacy are crucial for driving change. Resistance to change. There is resistance to rehabilitative approaches from those favoring traditional punitive methods. Demonstrating effectiveness is key to gaining these supports. Diverse experiences and meanings. Inmates' perspectives. Inmates have diverse goals and backgrounds influencing their experience and outlook on incarceration. Challenges faced. Inmates face various struggles, including past trauma and adjusting to new responsibilities, compounding by harsh jail conditions. Comparing approaches, the documentary contrasts traditional punitive approaches with the experimental rehabilitative program, showing potential for reduced recidivism. Supporting evidence. Research such as Prisoners Are Humans 2017 support the needs for humane treatment and rehabilitation. Impact of the experimental program. Positive changes were observed in inmates due to the experimental program, which went on to highlight the value of rehabilitation and advocating for broader adoption of similar programs. Humanization and empathy. The documentary emphasizes the importance of treating prisoners with respect and restoring their human dignity. It addresses the following: treating prisoners with respect, which is recognizing inmates as individuals deserving of dignity and humane treatment, and restoring humane dignity, which advocates for approaches that support inmates' personal growth and respect their fundamental rights. Current systems often face challenges such as legal and structural issues that fail to maintain basic human rights for prisoners, impacting effective rehabilitation and successful reintegration. In conclusion, Unlock the Jail experiment reshapes views on incarceration by highlighting the potential benefits of rehabilitation. It calls for policies that prioritize humane treatment and effective rehabilitation within the criminal justice system. The documentary serves as a powerful tool for advocating for reform and promoting research into effective rehabilitation methods that support successful reintegration.